Alright, man, this is right after the Portland Trailblazers lost to the Denver Nuggets, 115-126, and all I can say from this game is that I feel bad for Damian Lillard because he's doing everything he can on the court. He's putting his heart, he's putting his blood, he's putting his tears into this game, and it's not enough. I mean, CJ McCollum had another absolutely horrendous game from the field, 9 of 21. Norman Powell did show up, but it just wasn't enough. Nurkic, another 5 fouls, man. Like, it was horrible. And then obviously Robert Covington, surprisingly, their third best player again, man. So, what's up? My name is JC, and we're gonna be talking about what the Portland Trail Blazers need to do in the offseason. So, before that, if you guys like the video, drop it down below, press the subscribe button, and let's get into the video. So, I think it's first and foremost to say that they should fire Terry Stotts. Like, I think it's not even a joke, man. They should fire Terry Stotts. I mean, he's just not the coach for the Blazers. That's not what they're looking for. They need someone that can run plays for not only Damian Lillard, but also knows how to use CJ McCollum and Norman Powell, not just Damian Lillard screens and then threes. So, first and foremost, they should look to fire Terry Stotts and basically get a better coaching staff. Now, the second part is that they need to get a better bench. The bench today was absolutely horrendous, man. They played Carmelo Anthony, Rondé, and Anthony Simons for basically all 3 quarters, and then at the fourth, they played their bench players. That's not going to get it done. 3 players off the bench is not going to get it done. Carmelo had 14 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, a block. Rondé only played 9 minutes and had 2 points, 3 rebounds, a steal on the block, which is pretty good for Rondé. And Simons had 9 points in just 21 minutes, shooting all threes. First of all, we can't have 3 players off the bench, man. Like, it's not going to get it done. Second of all, we can't have no center come off the bench. I mean, especially in crunch time today, they had Robert Covington on Nikola Jokic. First of all, that's not going to happen because obviously Robert Covington's a forward and Nikola Jokic is a center, so he's going to go by Robert Covington easily. Second of all, we need someone that can rim protect, man, because as good as Enes Kanter is offensively and grabbing rebounds, he's not good defensively at all. So what they need to do, they need to trade Enes Kanter. They need to trade some pieces on this bench. I mean, I definitely wouldn't say trade Carmelo, but if there's a trade that could get us more defense, then yeah, I would. Or at least get us like a better sixth man. Because like as good as Carmelo Anthony is, man, I'm not too sold on him as a sixth man, especially because he's 36 or 37. And then I think they should keep Rondé and Simons. I mean, as much hate as I give us Anthony Simons, man, he's a good 3-point shooter. And Rondé, he's actually a really good rebounder and like someone that can basically defend the perimeter. So and the paint too. So I definitely think they should keep Rondé, keep Simons. I mean, they should keep Giles and Jones and like all these young guys. I mean, obviously like Nasir Little, they should keep all of them. But definitely need to go out get a center. Hassan Whiteside, like obviously like people wouldn't like the fit off the bench, but I don't know. I feel like Hassan Whiteside off the bench would be really good for them. At least it would be better than Enes Kanter. And now finally, they definitely should look to move CJ McCollum and move around the starting lineup because McCollum has been absolutely horrible this series. And like he basically just slowed the game today, man. I'm not gonna be like lying out here. I don't want to say anything fake, but he sold them the series. This whole playoffs, he's been averaging 20.6 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. I mean, 44% from the field, 35% from 3. I mean, absolutely horrendous splits from CJ McCollum, man. I mean, it's just so unfortunate. I don't know, like, why is he so bad this season? Like, not this season. Like, why was he so bad this year in the playoffs? I don't understand. So they definitely should look to get another scorer beside Damian Lillard because CJ McCollum is not that player. He's not. He can't score on a consistent basis. Can't shoot for his whole life. Played 38 minutes. Shot 9 of 21 from the field, and 2 of it from 3. And at 21 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists on the block. So, and also had 5 fouls. So, they definitely need to go out, trade CJ McCollum. Need to get him off that contract too, because he's on the 4-year, $160 million deal. I want to say, it's just not a good player for the Portland Trail Blazers, man, for real. And like for the most part, like they just need more help around Dame, more defense. I mean, I made a video on Blazers Central. If you guys want to check that out, saying they should get David Nwaba off the bench now. That'd be a really good pickup. Nwaba gives him a lot of offense and defense. And quite honestly, I don't think Nwaba would re-sign with Houston because he wants to go to a contender that can win. I mean, he's 28. He can help a team win right now. So definitely should go to a contender. Portland's definitely a destination. But like they definitely need so much more defense, so much more depth in this team. Because playing only 3 players on the bench is not gonna get done in the playoffs. It's not. It just really isn't. Now we'll see. Like the Denver Nuggets, I definitely think it was not a good matchup for the Blazers. I mean, obviously like Yusuf Nurkic versus Nikola Jokic, like that's a good matchup. But I don't know, like off the bench, I mean, they had a lot of good players. I mean, they had Monte Morris go off for 20 points. I want to say today. I mean, it was absolutely horrendous, man. If they versus like the Suns or the Jazz, I think it would have been a little bit better. It would have went to at least 7 games for one of those series, but I don't know. Portland needs a lot of work. I definitely think they should fire Terry Stotts. They need to get a better bench and mainly trade CJ McCollum. That's the one thing I want them to do in this offseason. Look for CJ McCollum trade packages. Look what they can get. Get some future first because quite honestly, they don't have enough first in the future. They have one next year. And I want to say like not too much though. I'm just gonna say that not too many first round picks. So this Portland team needs a lot of work. They definitely need to get another scorer beside Damian Lillard. I mean, I saw a lot of trade packages involving Paul George with and Zubac, and then basically giving up CJ McCollum, Houston Nurkic, and Robert Covington, but that honestly would deplete their depth. So honestly, they should look to trade CJ McCollum for at least a better player that can score. So and like some first. So like that's basically it, man. That's all I have to say about this Blazers team. I mean, they fought pretty hard. Dame put everything he had, but it just wasn't enough, man. So honestly, hope Portland makes a comeback, and hopefully they do make some changes. So that's the end of the video. If you guys like the video, drop it down below, press the subscribe button, and I'm out. Peace.